The easiest way of learning is practicing. So here I am with another vlog trying to figure out how this camera works. It came in on Monday, that was 2 days ago. Then yesterday I got the lens, and for the past 2 days basically I just made all the settings, customizing buttons, stuff like that. So now I can just start vlogging and trying to see how it works, putting everything that I learned from YouTube tutorials in practice, and seeing what the best workflow, the best settings are for me. I was quite absent with the vlog from YouTube on January because from the beginning of the year, like 1st of January, I got a cold and I was super low on energy for about 1.5 weeks. And after I started getting better, I was overwhelmed, a good kind of overwhelming, with work. I had a lot of work, a lot of opportunities. I am really happy about the January month, but with a new camera, with me now being well and all the things, I just feel like now we can finally start the 2023. As I said, practice is the best way of learning, so I'm gonna just film like I normally do, kind of. I'm filming in S-Log 3 and this is like the first time I have access to log profile, so it's a completely new world for me. I love the process of color grading. I used to color grade the other footage, even though it was 8-bit cine style profile I had installed on the camera, but it wasn't log, it was just a flatter profile. So yeah, having like 10-bit S-Log, stuff like that is such a new world that I get to experience, and I'm so happy about it. And yeah, I don't know how many people here on the channel are curious in tech stuff. I feel I have such a mixed community. I have people interested in fashion and beauty, I have people like just interested in lifestyle and vlogs, and I have few people there that are actually interested in tech, because I posted a few videos related to the topic and I saw that. I feel like no one really tests out the skin smoothing filter this camera has. It's like the only camera I used up to this point that has this filter. I put it on low and it definitely smooths my skin. I'm gonna see it when editing. Okay, this foundation is almost gone. So I really wanted to test out the skin smoothing feature. As I said, no one really talks about it. They just mention it, but no one tests it. And if someone really tests it, maybe don't want to say that he's using it. Who knows? Because I'm sure there are people that could use this kind of filter, as I am today. I have a few monsters here on the cheek, so I kind of don't want to show them around. And by the way, if I'm gonna speak a lot of nonsense in this video, just keep in mind that I'm always trying to test out the sound, test out a bunch of different stuff. So this video is kind of a test vlog, let's say. Not necessarily about what I'm doing today, but more about me trying to use this camera in like a normal situation. Okay, so I'm using the Catrice Air Blush Matte in the shade Peach Heaven. I just love peachy blushes. This is how it looks. I'm also testing the autofocus because now it's focusing on the face area. It's like on priority that, so I guess I have to cover it to focus on the products I like to share. So I'm taking the blush with a bigger brush and I just like to go with it like on the whole area, a bit on the lid, under the eye, and then on the cheek. I just feel like it looks more natural and more flattering this way, and you also have like the same kind of shade at the base on the eyelids, which ties the makeup together. Now the secret with these kind of crazy looks is the mascara. You need lashes to kind of match the crazy situation. So I'm filming for the makeup store. I wrote an article about makeup trends 2023, and I feel like in 2023 everyone goes for extreme. You either wear very natural looks or you either go for like crazy ones, and this is like something I would literally wear to go grocery shopping, especially when I don't feel like doing something more precise and like how you should do a makeup. I would just go crazy like this. So I'm gonna just go ahead and apply mascara. This is the filter that came in this morning. It's a variable ND, and this is the amount I was just having on camera, but I took it off. It's quite annoying because it gets in my way when I want to hold the camera like this, or when I want to press the shutter button, stuff like that. So I'm gonna probably have to maybe invest into a magnetic kind of filter mount situation, so that way it's gonna be way easier to attach a filter. This is a variable ND, it's a slim one, so it shouldn't weigh that much, but yeah, it's always great to have it around, especially with S-Log when you go to ISO 800, especially when you go out, stuff like that. Can you please just sit here in place? These are my natural nails. I shortened them recently, but I have to cut them even shorter. This camera has too many buttons and dials that I have to access, and the nails are standing in my way, so I'm gonna have to cut them short. I guess this pink will work. I also have this other one, but no, this one is better. I wanna like take a picture and match the makeup. Now, I wasn't really able to find on stock a remote for this camera. I'm gonna have to use my phone to remotely use it, but I just hope that freaking remote is gonna be back in stock, because I needed to take pictures of myself. This is how I started my journey, taking pictures of myself, doing the artsy stuff, basically testing everything on myself. So not being able to easily access the camera from the distance, it's kind of a sad thing for me. I'm just way too comfortable right now, so I'm gonna use this as a collar like this. I'm gonna tie it around. Still have to fix my hair. For a moment I thought, okay, I'm gonna keep the clips in for the rest of the day, but hey, I want to take pictures, so no, I have to do something with the hair. I don't know what. So I did a combo of some sort with two shirts. I mean, I don't know what I got, because it's not like I did this super fancy editorial or anything. I just threw some things on myself and I took a picture. I can say that I really thought much about it. Alright. At least I didn't have to fix the hair, because it's unfixable at this point. So I decided to also plug a microphone into the camera so I can check out the sound with a microphone, not just the internal audio. I'm just curious about how it goes. Bruh, for a moment I was like, there is not that big of difference. But guess what? I did not push the microphone all the way in, so it was basically the internal audio, but now you are hearing the microphone, which I feel like it's really comparable to the Rode Wireless Go. The only difference is that this is a shotgun mic, it's sitting on the camera, and the Wireless Go you just have to plug it in. You have the other, like the transmitter, you have the receiver, you also have to like charge the batteries and take care and not being like empty, because otherwise you won't be able to use the microphone. So yeah, I much prefer a shotgun mic that's sitting on the camera and I don't have to worry about it. So As long as the sound is good, then I'm good with it. Alright, it's time to cut the nails because I can't even flip the screen properly because of them.